Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode. It's been a little while.
Yeah,
What you
a
doing?
while.
It's been a little while. I was in Dallas last week, so
How was that?
it was Dallas.
Didn't see any Cowboy players.
Oh God, no. Nor would I want to.
Oh,
Yeah, I want to
shots
see
fired.
I want to see Cowboy
No
players.
Zeke?
Oh, I
You
want to
wanna
see Zeke.
Dak? Jason Witten.
I respect Jason Witten. I
See
respect
some
him.
Jason Witten.
But I mean, it's like I'm not going to Dallas. Like, oh, let's see some Cowboy players. No, I'm a Packer fan. Why would I want to see Cowboy players?
Did you wear cowboy boots?
Oh, I don't own cowboy boots.
We could change that.
No, we can't. I'm not going to wear cowboy boots.
What if we wore cowboy hats in Vegas?
No,
Okay,
I'm not
I'm
going to
on
wear
my-
cowboy hats in Vegas.
If it was made of vibranium,
Yes.
we'll talk.
All right. But yeah, well, it's not a hugely active sports world right now. Obviously, you have the Winter Olympics going on,
Yeah,
which
that's-
the U.S. showing has been a little subpar. Not getting as many medals as they thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, the men's hockey team kind of failed us. Women's hockey team though brought home the gold.
Finally beat Canada.
I know.
That kryptonite.
Freaking Canadians. And then in that same night that the U.S. hockey team, women's hockey team beat Canada, the men's curling team beat Canada.
Yeah.
Curling!
Hey,
Who would have thought?
Hey, I really want to join the curling league they have in Minot. It
Go
looks
for it.
interesting.
Yeah. U.S. brought home the gold in curling. First ever.
What?
Yeah, first, and then on the first ever golds, U.S. women brought home the first ever gold by, or cross-country ski thing, I don't know.
It's really exhausting to watch.
Really boring to watch,
Oh.
not gonna lie. And cross-country, it takes a lot.
Yeah.
That's super boring.
Is that what the rifles?
No, that's the biathlon.
Dang it.
Cross-country skiing is the biathlon without the shooting.
Oh, okay, right. Oh, yeah, where they're skiing like little flipper fish.
Yeah, so that's super boring. I mean, yeah, it takes a lot out of you, but man, that's boring. Oh, and like the winter, I love the Olympics. I like watching it, but I just can't get into the Winter Olympics nearly as much as the Summer Olympics.
I watch the Winter Olympics because I like the hockey. I like the bobsledding.
Yes.
I like the luge.
Luge.
I like the that one ski jump where they do like this, look like their legs are gonna
I think
break.
it's just called ski jump.
Oh, okay. I like ski jump. What else?
The snowboarding is fun.
Yeah, I like Shaun White.
The skiing, the downhill skiing is cool, and the half pipe skiing, yeah, it's fun.
Yeah,
Like I said, the cross country skiing. Ugh.
it does get boring after a while.
And how is the U.S. not good at the biathlon? It's skiing and shooting.
I know, I don't understand that either. I'm still
We
trying to
sh-
figure that out.
We should be better at that.
We should, but we're not.
I know. I can get into conversation about that, but that leads down some other road, but I'm just going to leave it at that.
Okay. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so I'm just going to leave it at that. But,
I'm gonna strip back here.
yeah, the men's hockey team, a little bit of a disappointment. But, this was the first time in quite a while where we haven't put, the NHL has not taken a break
Yeah.
to send players. Which I still think is bad for the NHL. Still think it's bad. Why? I mean, the NHL should use the Olympic platform to market their players.
100%.
I mean, I know, yeah, it takes, it makes the NHL season weird, having this break in it. But, I mean, I think it's good for the NHL. Like I said, you get to see these players. It puts them on a more national stage than what their regular games would be, because that draws in the not even the casual fan,
Right.
just to watch them.
Yeah.
I mean, like me, I don't really watch hockey, but I will watch the Olympics hockey.
Yeah, I don't watch hockey.
And then, watch the Olympics.
Just the Olympics.
Get
yeah.
people to watch the Olympics hockey, see these players, and then hope that, that will,
Yeah.
get some to translate to the NHL.
They'll be like, oh, this player played for the Eagles. Let me follow the team he plays for.
Exactly, but I think they missed the boat on that one. Hockey player, people that are, fans of NHL, let us know if we're wrong on that. What you guys think on that?
Put in the comment box.
Yeah, I think they missed the boat on that.
Also, off subject, if you guys know anywhere that sells warrior rhinos, put in the comment box below also. Sorry. Just have to. So,
All right.
NFL, the Kirk Cousins sweepstakes.
One team is now out of it because it just came across that Blake Bortles did sign a new deal with the Jaguars. Jesse Frey, looking at you.
So he is locked up a Jags quarterback for the
3
next
years.
3 years.
Yes. So yeah, Jesse, your Jaguars kept Blake Bortles. Little surprised, honestly. Little surprised.
So, where do we think Blake Bortles, Kirk Cousins is going? The Jets came out and said they're willing to pay whatever it takes. So, and the Browns. So my question,
Did the Browns actually say that?
not the Browns, but
Broncos?
I know they're.
Because I know like some of the teams like Broncos, Browns, Jets. You know, so
So this is my question: does Kirk Cousins want to go to a team where he's gonna get a big contract that'll probably make Garoppolo's look like chump change, or does he want to go to a team where they'll be able to contend for a Super Bowl right away when he goes in? I'm talking about the Broncos.
well, I mean, he's gonna get paid regardless. It's like
Do you think he'll get a big contract wherever he goes
probably
that he thinks he should
I mean,
get paid?
it'll vary some. Like if he goes to the Broncos, it's probably not gonna be as big as if he'd go to the Jets.
Right.
But then again, I mean, are you willing to take that little bit of a pay cut to go to a team like the Broncos, where they have a pretty good team there?
Mm.
You know, the core is still there from when they won the Super Bowl, not
They
a
just
couple
need a
years, a
QB.
few years ago. So, do you want to go that route, where if you are as good of a quarterback as you think you are, you should be able to lead them back to the playoffs? Or do you want to go to the Jets, where you're going to be in the same division as the Patriots, and the Jets suck?
Yeah, there's.
They're. I mean, that's not just they're not just a quarterback away from competing.
No.
They need way more around them.
And then the receiver, Robbie Anderson, he's got some type of legal issues he's dealing with too or something that'll have to get worked out, so.
Yes, I mean, and then other than that, do you want to go to the Browns, which is a black hole for quarterbacks?
Yeah, and there's a Packers fan that I've been talking to at work, and he's so sure that this guy's going to turn the Browns around. He used to play for them. He's their GM now or something. I don't know his name, though. I forget the guy's name.
I'm not sure. I haven't.
But I told him straight up, I was like, he's going to have a lot of work on his hands.
Well, I mean, he can't do any worse than the past couple of GMs he's on for the Browns. So I mean, anything. I mean, literally anything is in Bruin over last year.
I mean, let's be honest. They have, 2 picks in the top 10?
Mm-hmm.
So they'll probably draft a quarterback with one of them unless this GM likes Kaiser.
Yeah, if they like Kaiser or if they pick up Cousins, then they don't need to spend a first round pick. Then they're looking at Saquon Barkley maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe the second pick they have on the top, maybe trading that one out.
Yep.
And getting some more picks in the back end for it. But I mean, then again, with the first overall pick, I mean, is Saquon Barkley the one that you want to spend a first overall pick on?
Right.
Or do you want to trade that pick and, pick someone, with your second second pick you have? So, I mean, at least the Browns have options. I mean, they have options there.
They got picks galore
Yeah.
in the draft to trade.
Which they desperately need because they need a lot of help.
They need something.
A lot of help. But it's the Browns, so I mean, they've needed a lot of help for years.
And nothing's happened.
Yeah. And, honestly, I think they should make a huge push to sign Kirk Cousins because all the quarterbacks they draft, none of them have worked out, and they've drafted a lot.
Every draft, pretty much.
A lot, yeah. None of them worked out, so why not try getting a somewhat established quarterback?
Yep.
And spend your draft picks on, players around him. Try that route.
Yeah, they could draft a young wideout or a running back or something.
Even though the last quarterback they signed, that was a former Redskin, did not pan out that well. But that was the last quarterback to win for the Browns. So, yeah,
They could sign Kirk Cousins.
they could. Like I said, it's just a matter of would Kirk Cousins want to go there?
Yeah. It would, just like I said, it comes down, does he want to get a big payday or does he want to go to a team where he can contend right away?
Yeah. It's like me, I mean, I think that's going to come down probably to those 3 teams, is what my guess would be.
So you think the Vikings are done? They're probably going to get Keenum?
I think they're going to keep Keenum.
Think so.
Yeah. I mean,
They'd look dumb, I guess, if they got Kirk Cousins and
it would be a huge slap in the Vikings' face if they didn't get either of those quarterbacks.
Yeah.
If they missed out on both of them,
Yeah.
if I was a Vikings fan, I would be just pissed.
Yep.
Keenum, he had a great year, so really, you're still taking a chance on him.
Right.
Like, can he replicate that one good year he had? So you're taking a risk. Kirk Cousins, he's a little bit more established, but there's more of a what's what I'm looking for? There's more teams looking at him than there are Keenum. So I think they need to get one of them. I think it'll probably be Keenum, because I think they get him at a cheaper price than Cousins.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Cousins, if he goes, say he goes to the Broncos, or say he goes to any contending team, and I forgot the list. There's like 8 teams out there, but say he goes to any of the contending teams, talks to the owners or GMs. Would he be willing to take a pay cut to be the contending team, or would he go in there guns blazing and say, no, I think I'm worth this much. I've been franchise tagged this many times.
He obviously, any player wants to get the biggest contract they can, and then it all kind of comes down to ego too. Does he have a big enough ego to think that he can turn around the Jets or the Browns?
Mm-hmm. If
that's the case, then he'll go there. If he wants to, go to a more established team and, like I said, opportunity to win immediately, then yeah, you're going to take a little bit of a pay cut to go to the Broncos or, a team like that that's more contending.
Out of those list of teams, the Broncos, I guess, makes the most sense to me.
Right.
Their defense is there still. They have 2 good receivers, Thomas and Emmanuel Sanders.
Excellent.
They have an okay running back.
Excellent. We're thinking, obviously before today, we're thinking, the Jaguars would be a good spot, but...
Yeah, they locked up Bortles today.
Yeah.
So...
That's still a little surprise on that one.
They were for sure my dark horse team, the Jags.
Yeah, like I said, I'm surprised they kept Bortles. Apparently they have enough faith in him from what he did this year.
I guess, yeah.
But... I don't know if they have necessarily enough faith in him, but they have enough faith in the defense.
It's probably the defense.
Yeah. So, like I said, it's a little surprising. There's focusing on that D.
Yeah.
Defense. Wins championships.
Yeah, that didn't go so well for me this year, especially in the Super Bowl. It was the defense that had that one play, though, to win the game. One play,
Yeah, defense this year, the Super Bowl is just not there.
It was a track meet, basically.
Yeah. I said it was like we said before, it was entertaining, but yeah, defensively, wasn't there. But then obviously with quarterbacks, the Vikings, all 3 are free agents. There's talk that, obviously if the main one's going to be Keenum they want to sign, but they also have their time about bringing Bridgewater back because you can get him on a really cheap contract.
Mm-hmm. And then just cutting Bradford.
Oh yeah, Bradford's a free agent, so...
I don't even know if anybody will sign him.
Not to anything substantial. He's going to be signed as a backup.
Yeah.
At best.
And it's going to be, does he want to be a backup?
That's
going to be his only choice to be in the league.
He's not going anywhere to be a starter.
No.
So he's going to have to go and sign as a backup, and he's going to have to realize he's going to have to work his way to be a starter again. And that's, a reach.
Yep.
Just because of all the injuries he has.
Yeah, when he's on the field, he's okay. He's good, but when he's... But he's always hurt, so you never know how good he was really going to be.
Exactly. His entire career has been plagued with injuries.
Then the Colts, they got Andrew Luck. How is he going to bounce back? He's a bust. I classify him as a bust.
But they have Jacoby Brissett that I think they're pretty high on.
That is true.
And, he had a spurts where he looked, pretty good.
Yeah.
So, I think they're going to ride that train, for a while, see how it goes. And actually, I think they have him for still a few years.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I think they're going to stick with Brissett for a while and, hope that Andrew Luck can at some point come back.
So if Luck comes back this year, he comes back finally and looks fully healthy, looks like the old Andrew Luck, do you think they'll put him as the starter as good as Brissett's looked?
Oh yeah,
I think so in a
yeah.
heartbeat. If he
Luck-
looks like the old Luck.
Yeah, if he looks like oh, he's starter, hands down. And then, yeah, but I don't know. There's like I said, there's talk. They're not even sure if he's going to come back at all,
Yeah.
like ever. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
It's sad. He was supposed to be really good. Supposed to be the next
everyone-
Manning for that.
Well, everyone kept
franchise.
saying he was going to be the next John Elway,
Yeah.
and yeah, he has not lived up to that just because of all the injuries.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of sad, I guess, when you see players with that talent and they're plagued by injuries.
Yeah, I mean, you never want to see, injuries derail a career, but I mean, it's something you see way too often.
Yep.
And especially in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
So often, players, have come out with this big hype and, injuries just, tear them apart. But, so, the NFL official off-season or new season begins, I think March 14th
Mm-hmm.
is when things can start being finalized. Like the Alex Smith trade can finally be finalized
Yeah.
then. So
do you think he's the answer for the Redskins?
like they traded Kirk Cousins for a somewhat older Kirk Cousins.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's accurate.
So no, I don't
They're
think
the
that's
same quarterbacks.
I don't think that. And then the Chiefs, what are they doing? They just traded away their All-Pro defense player.
Everybody was they what?
Yeah, they just traded away one of their All-Pro defensive players.
Oh, that's right.
So I'm not really not too sure what the Chiefs are planning on doing.
I heard from a lot of people they were the Chiefs were pretty high on that Mahomes guy.
Oh, I mean, they're high on him, as a quarterback. But I mean, you're starting to have to realize that's going to come with growing pains.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing. He's got to learn the offense and all that tendencies he's going to be
Exactly.
as a
So
rookie.
he's technically not a rookie.
Well, not a rookie, but
But I mean, it's going to be there's going to be a learning curve because he hasn't played it down as a starter yet in the NFL.
no. Yep.
So we're going to have to see what exactly he's going to look like. Obviously the preseason will tell that. But I mean, obviously they have high enough hopes for him where they're going to have to, put him, like, basically say, here are the keys to the car, let's go.
Throw him to the wolves.
Yeah, so we'll see if that, pans out. Gotta think that Andy Reid's just on his last leg there.
I thought he was going to be gone after this season,
Me too.
especially how they fizzled out in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
That was just like they were in the regular season.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, they can't win in the playoffs.
No.
They can get to the playoffs, but once again, they're done. And there's been a couple of times where they've had pretty good leads in these playoff games and blew, like against Andrew Luck and the Colts. He had a huge lead and they blew it. And this past season against Titans, had a good lead and blew it.
Yep.
So, yeah, I mean, like I said, I thought he was going to be gone after
I
this
did
season.
too.
But, yeah,
They
apparently
brought him back.
and they just decided to ship Alex Smith out and try Mahomes. See how that goes.
Hey, good luck.
Yeah. But otherwise, baseball starting up. Got the
Excited.
first spring training games started Friday.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
How the Cubbies going to be looking this season, you think?
that should be good. Like, so they got a new hitting coach, which, I mean, offense was a bit of a problem last year. So I think that'll help. The pitching staff, like I said, the starting rotation is looking pretty decent. Now that they got Yu Darvish, they needed that other starter. Like I said, I was hoping for Jake Arrieta to come back, but that doesn't be in the cards. He's still a free agent, so who knows where he's gonna end up. It's getting close to
Interesting.
beginning of the season. So they're gonna have time soon.
Interesting.
Their bullpen's still questionable. Like I said, they don't have a set closer. So I mean, they need to that's a position you need to figure out quick. But otherwise, I mean, I think they'll be good. The division will be tougher. I mean, the Brewers made a huge push this offseason with trading for Christian Yelich and signing Lorenzo Cain from the Royals. So, I mean, they're looking good. I mean, they're also still a contender to possibly sign Jake Arrieta.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, if they landed him, then
It'd be scary.
yeah. I mean, I still think they'd be maybe a year away from fully contending, but I mean, they would have the pieces there for a very good start. Because I mean, like they took a lot of people by surprise last year.
Yeah.
So I think teams will be more prepared from this year. So we'll see how they kind of react to that. But Cardinals, they are looking less and less threatening by the day.
Sorry, Bill Kuna.
I mean, they haven't made any moves. I mean, Lance Lynn is still out there. He started last year. He is out there for agency. Why have they not gone and signed him? Why have they not made a push for Jake Arrieta? They need a starting pitcher, and they just haven't done that yet. They also need some offensive help that they haven't, gone out there yet. So we'll see what they do, and then obviously the Pirates and the Reds are in rebuild mode, in which they've basically said, hey, we're gonna suck these next couple years. Just be patient. Pirates, they don't tell their fans they're in rebuild mode,
but they are.
Yeah. And when you trade away Andrew McCutchen, you're giving up basically. So, and
I was shocked about that trade.
But when you do that, you just need to go full out, just like get rid of clean house. Like I said, the Cubs did that a few years back. Yeah. Did they have a few painful years? Yes.
But it paid off.
Exactly.
They got a World
Series. Off in the end, and that's what a lot of teams are going to now. You're going to have to just dismantle everything and start fresh. Work for the Royals, work for the Cubs, work for the Astros, past 3 World Series winners.
Yeah.
So that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have some growing pains along the way, but you just have to accept it. If you want to win, that's what you got to do. But yeah, then obviously all eyes are on the Yankees. The New Look Yankees with Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton.
Those 2 bats.
2 beasts in the lineup. Obviously, to me, and the AL, it's still the Astros to beat. Obviously, they're the defending champs, so until they get dethroned, they are the team to beat. And the National League, you still have to put the Dodgers as the team to beat because they're the defending NL champs. So, do they think the Dodgers are as good this year as last? Probably not. I don't think they're as good. But, I mean, I still think, they can still make a run at it. It just all depends on health for Clayton Kershaw. I mean, he's iffy. He's been having these back problems, so who knows if that flares up.
And he has a history sometimes of not showing up in the postseason.
Yeah, I think you put that a little bit to bed last year. But then, the Dodgers do have to replace Yu Darvish, which helped him out towards the end of last year. So, with their payroll being as big as it is, I can't imagine them going out and signing a big deal to like a Jake Arrieta. But, yeah, I think, except those free agents are still out there, because there's still a lot of free agents out there.
So
they've got to be a little panicking for those free agents. Spring training games have started already. Got a month until the regular season starts, and you are without a team. Because if you get signed, once you get signed, you then still have to get arrangements to get a place to live in that city wherever you're going, and then like a pitcher, you got to get there, meet with the catcher, get everything
chemistry going.
Exactly. So to me it's harder for a pitcher than it is for a hitter.
Mm-hmm.
Pitcher, you got to work with the pitching coach, you got to get with the catchers, so you can get in sync. Hitter, you just go and swing or whatever. But there's a lot of players still out there left to be signed. And as we talked about, the players think it's just some conspiracy. No, it's like these GMs are getting smart. They don't want to give out these stupid contracts like they have in the past, where you sign a player to a 8-year deal where you're going to get 3 good years at the beginning, and then the rest is just going to be terrible waste of money that you're stuck with because they're all guaranteed contracts.
And you won't have any other playroom to build your team up.
Exactly.
Because it'll be...
So the first 3 years, you'll be good, but then the last 4 years, we're stuck with this player. Shell of himself, but yeah, there he is. That's problem with Arrieta is he wants this 5-year deal, but people are so hesitant because they're so afraid, because his mechanics, they're so afraid of injury. So if you sign to a 5-year deal, you're taking the risk. He could pitch all 5 seasons and be great, or he could get injured, and then you're stuck with a 5-year massive deal. That's why most teams, from what kind of reports going around, is they're trying to just get him on a 3-year deal, but he wants the 4 or 5. Yeah. But at some point, at what point do you just say, I'll take the 3-year deal?
I just want to be on a team.
Exactly.
Just want to play.
It's not like he can sit out an entire year.
Right.
And then hope that you're still going to get a 4 or 5-year deal. At some point, but like I said, Scott Boras is a free agent. He's, one to not settle.
He wants the max.
Yeah. But at some point, I mean, you got things like, I need to get on a team. We're running out of time here, so let's get going. 'Cause, I mean, yeah, they're going to work out in his, Scott Boras has his own facility that they're going to work out, kind of do their own spring training, but it's not the same. Not the same. Because, like I said, you're going to be, like, Jake Arrieta can be working with this other pitcher or this other catcher, but then he's going to go to another team where he has to learn entirely new, so. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. We'll see how that all plans out in the next, month or so leading up to opening day. Otherwise, Winter Olympics are finishing up.
I know, Jabber fans, there was not a Wakandan team in there this year. I hear, though, the Summer Olympics will have their first Wakandan team. So watch out for it. It's going to happen. Summer Olympics, Wakanda.
In Fantasyland.
No, actually, their flag is going to be a war rhino.
Fantasy.
So yeah, make sure you look for that.
In 2 years, 2020.
Yeah.
Yes, 2020. I think about that for a
Wakanda.
second. Yeah, next Olympics, 2020, Summer Olympics. Otherwise, leave comments, ask questions, subscribe on YouTube, like on Facebook. Yeah. Otherwise, everyone, enjoy your week.